What is up? What is cracking, collective? It's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals, in the building. I'm busy by babies, and that's on women, period. Here to give a message, here to tell a story, here to give a word. Now, remember that this message, this story, this word may not resonate with you at all, but if you're like, yo, Ash, that was me in the past, I can resonate with you because that was simply me in the past. Make sure you hit the like button, right? And if you're like, yo, that's just me right now, I'm going through that right now, make sure you hit the like button right now, right? And in this message and in this story and in this word is about just something keeps going on and on and on and on and on. Right? Something keeps going on and on and on and on and on. And it may be something that you might be feeling deep down in your heart and your soul that keeps going on and on and on, right? You know, sometimes when we have feelings that we can't express to somebody else, and like, look, I just got to keep going on and on and on, right? No matter how I'm feeling, I just got to keep going on and on and on and on, you know, or it might be others from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know, they just keep going on and on, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, some people can look at you and be like, yo, you are so strong to keep going on and on and on. And then some people can look at you like, man, how could you keep going on and on and on? You know, on and on and on, right? So there's so many ways that we can think about things that just keeps going on and on and on, right? And sometimes the things that goes on and on and on in our minds and in our bodies and in our spirits that we can't talk about it, or we can't tell anybody else about what's going on and on and on. Or maybe we have learned that we can't tell or we can't talk about what's going on and on. You know what I'm saying? As well, right? Sometimes we realize, like, look, we can't tell our war stories to everybody, or we are learning, like, man, I have learned in time that I can't tell my war stories to everybody. I can't tell my stories to everybody. I can't tell what pains me to everybody. I can't tell what hurts me to everybody. I can't tell my deepest, darkest secrets to everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? Man, it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on, you know. Sometimes we may feel like, look, it's no a resolution. I'm here, can I get a resolution? And it's like, look, maybe it's just not no resolution. And maybe we just got into this mode and got into this mindset, like, look, man, this is gonna keep on going on and on and on. It's no way out of it, just to keep on going on and on and on. You know what I mean? On and on and on. It's like, look, I just take whatever is given to me, or I'm just gonna have to take whatever is given to me, even though I don't want it, but I just gotta take what is given to me, because this just seems like it's just gonna go on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. On and on and on, you know? On and on and on and on and on. Maybe sometimes we feel surrounded by things that just keeps on going on and on and on and on and on. I don't know about y'all, but have you ever felt like it was just a certain thing just keeps on going around and around and around and around you, right? You know, I saw the kids the other day get on this hayride, and to me it looked so fun. Like, oh my God, that's a hayride. It looked amazing, and my daughter was like, that was so boring. She's like, it was so freaking boring. But just imagine there's something just going on and on and on and on and on. And maybe this thing at first was so exciting and you love to do it, and then it was what you love to do. And now it's like, man, it's just on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? This is just on and on and on. What this obstacle is just on and on and on. It's like no ending obstacle. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever felt like something was just a no ending obstacle? You know what I mean? It's like I just gotta go on and on and on and on and on. And you know, when something really gets boring is when a child gets bored with it. You know, a child is very like optimistic and they don't get bored easily for most of them, right? You know, but now it's like it's getting boring. Like, okay, you know, on and 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 on. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying, you got a lover, right? When you in love, when you simply in love, and then, you know, y'all get into these fights, y'all get into these arguments, and they just keep going on and on and on On and on and on. Like, look, man, can we get a break from this on and on and on? I'm hearing also annoying, right? From on and on and on. Like it's annoying. Can something simply be so annoying? Or you just experiencing something in your life that just simply is so annoying? Like, man, this keeps going on and on and on, and it's annoying. You are annoying me, or can I be annoyed? You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all just want to break out of this. Like, look, man, I am annoyed. And yes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's just me. I am annoyed and I don't want to be bothered, and I don't want to hear your on and on and on. And I don't care anymore about what you got to say or how you feel about my on and on and on. And that I may be annoyed, but that's just me. I get annoyed easily. That's just me. So let's keep on going on and on, right? On and on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on and on. You know what I mean? On and on and on and on and on and on and on, on and on and on. And maybe you feel like when you step out your house, it's just the same thing, right? It's the same energy. You know what I'm saying? You go to the store, it's the same people, the same energy, right? You go down the street, you walk down a block, it's the same thing, it's the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, maybe I want to step out into something different, or maybe can we just simply step out into something different? You know what I mean? Or they may be like, man, why is this girl, why is this guy always never stepping out into something different? Why they ain't doing something different? Why they ain't being something different? And just like on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You know, like, look, I'm tired of you running your mouth. On and on, on and on and on. You know, have you ever just got so annoyed? Like, look, I'm just so tired of you running your mouth. Opinions always going on and on and on and on and on, 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 on and on and on. Might be a situation where, you know what I'm saying, something just simply acting up on and on and on. Have you ever experienced that, where something just keeps on acting up on and on and on? Your car just keep on acting up on and on and on. You know, something's leaking in your home and it keeps on going on and on and on. Or you keep on asking for a certain thing or a certain help, and you know you ain't getting that help, or the problem is not being solved, on and on and on. Have you ever experienced that, where something just keeps on going on and on and on, and like, look, man, I just need this to stop going on and on and on, on and on and on, on and on and on. And for some of us, we realize that it don't matter if we say it nicely, it's gonna still go on and on and on. It don't matter if we say it rudely, it's still gonna go on and on and on, on and on and on and on and on, on and on and on. You know, people get to the point, it's like, look, why should I care? Or why do I care? Like, I don't care anymore, because it's just gonna keep going on and on and on, on and on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on. It's gonna keep going on and on and on and on and on. And sometimes we just gotta be honest or be truthful with our children. Like, this is just gonna keep on going on and on and on. And maybe one day you will wake up, and maybe one day you will understand, and maybe one day you will know that, you know, this is just gonna keep going on and on and on. Once you wake up, it's just gonna keep on going on and on and on. And this life is just keep on going on and on and on. And most likely it won't be much to expect out of this life, because it just keeps on going on and on and on. Once you die, everybody says RIP, and then they go on and on and on. They go on and on and on with their lives. They go on and on with their life. They don't think about you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like a celebration, unless it's your birthday. Like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? It's such and such birthday. They have passed away. It's their birthday. And all you get is a, man, RIP and happy birthday. Happy birthday, RIP. You know what I mean? It's just on and on, on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, you might get thought about once out of the year. And if you're lucky, you might get thought about twice out of the year. But in this life, everything just simply goes on and on and on and on. So, why even care about what anybody else has to say? Why even care about how anybody else feels when at the end of the day they just go on and on and on. They gonna go on with their life. They gonna go on with their business. They gonna go on doing their thing. So you might as well just go on and do your thing. Like yesterday, I don't want to do anything. So whatever. It's on and on and on. It's on and on and on, right? Sometimes the things that you feel just like, look, I'm gonna just feel like this forever. So we just gotta keep on going on and on and on. You gotta keep on going on and on and on. On and on and on. Some of us may have debts. Some of us may be in debt. Some people may even owe us debts. Where sometimes people excuse of why they do the things they do to you is because it's a debt. You are indebted to them. You are indebted to me. You are indebted to thee. You are indebted to we. You are indebted. Believe. You are in debt. You are in debt, right? So on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. Even though things go on and on and on, I still want y'all to deeply know and deeply understand that even when it gets ugly, even when it gets dark, even when it gets cold, even when it hurts, that is something special about you. So that's why you should keep going on and on and on. Even when you're like, man, why should I keep on going on and on and on and on? And it's annoying. But it's something special about you. And even if we die today and people go on and on and on with their lives, but what did we do the other days? Who did we impact the other days? How did we put a little bit of sparkle in their life on the other days? So that's why I say it's something special about you. And if we woke up today, then you know that it's something special about you, right? That you matter today, that God is still allowing you to breathe today. You are still breathing today. Even if you feel like, man, this life just goes on and on and on. Like, yeah, whatever. It's on and on and on. And sometimes you just gotta tell yourself, like, man, there is something special about me and everything will be okay. Or maybe you have to tell this to somebody else and like, look, there is something special about you and everything will be okay. Or that's what you've always heard. You know? I can understand that. I can feel that. Like, they'll tell you like, yo, it's something special about you. Everything is gonna be okay. Some of us think that that's just the candy that they give us, right? Like the candy that we receive on Halloween. Even though we dress up as the most spookiest people ever, as we dress up as the most horrifying people ever, as we dress up as the most murderous people ever, and sometimes we just, as the most gorgeous people ever, right? Depending on you. But maybe it's all just candy, right? They give us candy to make us feel better on the most horrible days of our lives. On the most horrible days of our lives, they tell us there's something special about you and everything will be okay. They just give us candy. And that candy represents the bandage. The candy represents the little healing that they can give us for now. The painkiller is just to simply kill the pain for right now. They just the painkillers, right? Until you just grab it and say, man, F these painkillers. F this candy. Just F it. Like, yeah, you are special. Yeah, everything is gonna be okay. Your candy, your painkillers. They are amazing. But this is just gonna keep on going on and on and on. And be like, thanks for your time of you are something special and everything is gonna be okay. And your candy, I'm still getting beat up every day. So I gotta accept the on and on, right? We just gotta accept the on and on. So that is my message. That is my story. That is my word. And I hope y'all got some type of value out of this. And I'll be busy back then.